Dito kami sa UST Santissimo Parish and
Mag-interview kami ng isang seminarist sa isang parish sa Quezon City and aalamin natin kung ano yung mga sagot niya sa mga interview questions na ibibigay namin.
Ang interviewin namin ngayon ay si Brother Martin and isa siyang seminarian tapos second year college student, theology student dito sa UST and he's from
Si Brother Martin ay isang college student na ngayon. Since he's from Parish of the Lord of the Divine Mercy sa Sikatuna Village, Quezon City, may experience na siya kung paano mag-work ang isang parish, kung paano nila makater mga tao from its day-to-day basis and how its operations goes from time to time. So ngayon, mamaya pala actually, interviewin siya mamaya ni Russ at ni Jarvis, kaya let's get to it.
Good morning. I am John Ross Roque, and this is
Seminarian Marty Sandina Espinido of the Diocese of Cubao. Currently second year theology UST. I'm also a member of the Parish Pastoral Council of the Parish of the Lord of Divine Mercy in the Diocese of Cubao.
how does the church do or conduct preaching to the people?
If you're gonna look at it, the traditional or the conventional mode really is when the priest gives his homily. That's the time that the priest would be able to present the gospel according to today's lenses, or how to adapt the readings of each mass to today's situation, today's context. But on the other hand, if it's a good parish, the parish being run properly, we have a lot of programs which would benefit.
What is the community life of the people here in this church?
In our parish in Quezon City, most of our parishioners come from the middle class, but we have, I think, 5 or 7 urban poor areas. The mixture is typical in Metro Manila parishes. The thing is, how do you gel those people? Well, first is you have organizations which cater to each individual area, because each individual area would have their common journey, would have their common experience. But at the same time, you have ministries and organizations which welcome members from different areas without any regard for where they come from their financial capabilities.
Questions about worship. So, in what ways do the people worship God in the church?
Well, basically, in Catholic doctrine, we all believe that the holy sacrifice of the Mass is the highest form of worship. It is the official worship of the church. You have the sacraments and the Mass. Now, a good liturgical catechesis in the parish or good explanation of the rites would enable the parishioners, and of course, a proper dignified celebration of the Mass would enable their parishioners to be able to experience the presence of God. In liturgy, there's this theme of doing worship for the glorification of God and the sanctification of man.
What things do the people do to service or contribute to the church?
Well, of course, being active in church, if you look at the church community, really, you have to look at the different phases of the community and the different needs of the community. And the service comes in when each individual person gets involved in a group, which then fulfills a specific responsibility to the community. For example, you have young boys entering the ministry of outdoor servers. Then their responsibility is to serve properly in the celebration of the Mass.
Every church has a different ways of showing martyrdom. In this church, what are the ways do people do or exhibit martyrdom?
We have to look at the common connotation of martyrdom is giving your life for a cause. Now, but the Greek word for martyrdom means witnessing. It's used for giving your life because giving your life for the cause is the ultimate level of witnessing. Okay? So as long as you witness to what you believe in, especially as long as you witness to what is the truth and what is good, as taught to us by the church, then you are martyrs. So how do we live lives of martyrdom? First, we acknowledge and we see to it that God is part of our lives. Next, we know that because God loves us, we are able and capable and responsible that we be able to love God and to love others.